So first up, we have the Tallgeese's primary weapon, the Dober gun. So this consists of a dark grey plastic, light grey plastic here, and some navy blue up here. Also a clear piece in the lens of the sight here. Detail wise, this looks okay. It does however have a couple of moving parts, including this handle here, and this interesting but pointless gimmick here. When the barrel retracts, you can see this section here and this section here goes back as well and pops back into place. So you can pull this piece out like this and let go. And with the model kit which you build to display, it really doesn't have much use. So that's the Dober gun. Next up we have the shield. So the front of the shield here is fairly plain. It's mainly white with some yellow trim and these grey sections here. But when you flip it around to the back, it's a lot more detailed. So here we can see that the beam saber handles are stored here on the back of the shield. So also this handle section here, which the Tallgeese holds to hold the shield, as well as this section here, which is for connecting the shield to the shoulder. Front here is quite plain, but there is a decal for putting on here. So next up are the beam sabers. So there's 2 handles and 2 blades. And as you can see, these are curved like the rest of the Endless Waltz kits. The handles here are made of 2 separate parts, but otherwise there's nothing unique about these beam sabers. Next are the sections for connecting the shield and the Dober gun to the shoulders. There's quite a bit of articulation here in both of these. The Tallgeese comes with switchable fingers, which is probably as simple as Master Grade hands get. It comes with a set of fists, open fingers, hands like this for holding things like the beam sabers, and the front handle on the Dober gun, and these slightly extended index finger hands for holding the main handle on the Dober gun. And lastly, we have the standard 1:100 figure, this time of Zex Marquis. As usual with swappable fingers, they attach in here, this slot here. So each set of fingers has this little attachment point here, and that connects on here. As usual, the shield and the Dober gun, like a beam rifle, just connect into the hand, so there's no real need to show you that. And the same with the beam saber. The Tallgeese has a small hatch like this on both shoulders, which you can open up to expose a small connection point like this. This one here is for the Dober gun, this right angled one here is for the shield. So this connects in here like this. And then in turn, this section here on the Dober gun connects onto this point here. And what's really cool about this is the Dober gun flips around like this and can be moved into the hand from its storage point. And the same on this side here. So open the hatch, and this part here connects in. And this part here that I mentioned before connects on here. And just like the other side, this can be moved into place to be held by the hand. And also, as shown before, the handles for the beam sabers are stored on the inside of the shield. The Master Grade Tallgeese has a nice set of accessories. It has everything it has in the show: beam sabers, its shield, the Dober gun. It does, however, have switchable fingers, which really is one of the marks of a lower end Master Grade. Found in a lot of kits before that these could be a bit finicky, but here they're not so bad. I really like the way that everything can be basically stored on the kit. Like the Dober gun here and the shield here. Even when they're not in use, like they could be tucked behind the kit. Even though these accessories have a few moving parts, they're very solid and they're not going to fall apart. Nothing's loose. A lot of kits come with too many weapons and accessories that you can't keep them all on the kit, and you end up with a lot of things in storage, which can get annoying with the more kits you accumulate over time. So I really like that most of this kit's accessories can be stored on the kit. So in short, the switchable fingers are a bit of a letdown. They're not so great. The weapons are nice. The gun has a unique gimmick which is interesting, but not so important. But all in all, I'd give the Master Grade Tallgeese An 8 out of 10 for accessories.